He just said he did that himself, right? No stunt double, Lou? He's known by so many for his role as the Incredible Hulk, and now he spends his time working as a motivational speaker and fitness consultant. This morning, we're lucky enough to have Lou Ferrigno join us live here in studio. You remember just doing that scene?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
How are you?
How are you?
Nice
Welcome. God, you're in shape. Are you going in the gym, what, 5, 6 days a week? Every day?
I've been working out for 55 years.
55 years?
Yes, it's all in the mind.
See, I go 3 days, maybe 4 days on a good week, and I feel I'm done.
Well, as long as you do something, then doing nothing.
Right.
But it's my passion. I'm very into it.
Except the other day, someone was on their phone while I was doing a workout at cardio.
Yeah.
I couldn't say any of that, but I wanted to say something.
But that's why I came out. It says a lot of times, for example, when you go to a gym, somebody's on the iPhone, right?
Right.
And they say, excuse me, can I use it's a piece of equipment? 5 more minutes. I say 5 more minutes. I want to use that machine now.
Yeah,
I love it. Spend time on iPhone texting than working out.
Drives me
So
crazy.
do you Hulk out, or you're like, no?
Of course.
Okay.
I didn't have to do that. He's gone.
Good, I bet. You're a little intimidating, even with that smile.
I think so.
When you watch that film of your old TV show that lives large and alive in, 6- and 7-year-olds today, does that feel like it was a million years ago or yesterday?
Well, 42 years ago. It was interesting because at the time, Captain America and Spider-Man TV series failed. So the Hulk was the pioneer because at the time it was hoped to get picked up as a series, but it laid the groundwork when you see today. And every show had a laced and compelling message about life. That was beautiful about the show because when you watch it, even till today, you get motivated because the Hulk is the Hulk. It's real.
It's amazing to think those shows didn't survive then, but now it's like we're in a revival, a superhero revival with all the superhero movies out there. And a lot of that's reflected with the popularity of Comic-Con. Have you seen it change in terms of just becoming this environment where people from around the world come to see you and others, and they're so
sure,
excited?
because you used to be comic convention, but now we're considered what's called pop culture. That because of social media, the public embraces it. Like for example, I just got back from Ireland. There's Comic-Con all over the world. It's so nice because every fan wants to have that superhero connection. Like for example, I could have a guy come dressed as Star Trek. It could be your dentist, it could be your doctor. They just want to come to the show and feel like they're a superhero. It's great because it's nothing to do with blood, sex, or violence. It's very exhilarating.
So I'm wondering, what, 5 seasons, 80 episodes or so? When you shot that first episode, did you think this thing had legs going in? You're like, we're going to do 5 seasons.
Well, I could have won the 1977 Mr. Olympia. I gave up to do the Hulk pilot. I was just hoping to get picked up as a series. But I remember, I never forget, I went to the private screening and with a couple other people, and they said the show could be a hit when it hit the air. When the show hit the air, I couldn't even walk down the street with a hat and clothes because they could tell by the way I walk. Yeah. And every country, I went to South America, unbelievable because it's the biggest. Yeah. Especially it's green, and every country, they embrace the character because every one of us has a little Hulk inside of us, and he expresses how we feel.
Hey, when it wrapped up, and I was watching reruns when I was a young boy, and half of me loved you, but half of me was pretty scared of you. Now that we're here together, you're still a very large.
He's a little scared still.
A lot of mothers hated me because the kids went around breaking furniture.
Yeah, we wanted to be here.
I saw it on TV.
I know, we wanted to be
Can I just put my hand against yours? Because I mean, I don't know if you guys can see this, but let's turn a little bit.
Not only is he a head taller
Your
than all of us.
physicality, I mean, you are the same in so many respects. There are things that, you will never get rid of this. Do you know what I mean? Does it feel good?
Of course.
It must feel so good to be so strong. And, I mean, a lot of people, look, I'm 40-something, and I'm close to hanging it up. But, you're still going.
Of course, because it's all about passion. Passionate about life and passionate about the things I want to do, because if I didn't have that passion, I'd be what I am now, because my life was overcoming adversity. But look what it's taken me, because I was the Hulk my whole life because I had a lot of demons. But I found out about bodybuilding, working out, so that changed me tremendously.
So when I leave here at work, I mean, sometimes we have stressful days in this job, and I immediately go to the gym. It's a way for me to get rid of that before I go home to the family. What got you into the gym initially in the first place?
At the very beginning?
Yeah.
Well, I had an 80% hearing loss. I had a speech impediment, severe speech impediment, and people made fun of me. I was bullied. And I remember that I had a set of weights, and I said to myself, it gave me a good sense of well-being. So I remember working out, I kind of I got better contact with myself, the mind, the body, knowing that it's not the other people, it's myself. Right. I had these demons, I was angry, so I expressed the anger in the gym. Like 4 more, 5 more.
Hey, right on the screen right there, just want to let people know about Comic-Con, and there's the dates for tomorrow, today, as well as Sunday morning. Lou, a pleasure.
And by the way, this Comic-Con this weekend is going to have all the real men. Stone, Arnold, me, Jason, all the big boys.
You got to go.
And over 70,000 people.
No CGI.
Go see him.
Lou Ferrigno.
Thank you.
Thanks for
coming
coming
in.
out.